Good afternoon, everyone. It is, what is it, June 15th? I think that's it. 2019. The year's going by pretty quick, huh? We're already about halfway through. So, I'm here at the Free Thought Project, and there's a lot of ugliness going on from your law enforcement community and your judicial community and your medical community, all wrapped in one fucking page here. But I'm gonna just hit these one by one, and bear with me here because it might get a little long, but I'm only gonna summarize each one. It's just to show a pattern of behavior. They like to use this against the citizen of the country, pattern of behavior, while sentencing you. So we should be able to use their patterns of behavior too. And the pattern of behavior that has surfaced from the law enforcement community is not good. It's really not good. It's very tyrannical. So let's get started, see where this goes. Cops arrest tow truck driver for legally trying to repossess fellow cop's private vehicle. I mean, again, this just goes to show you that they think they're above the same rules everyone else has to abide by, right? And this is the case for most officers. For most officers, they think they don't have to abide by the same rules everyone else does. And the court system has proven time and time again that this is the case. I mean, how many cops go to jail for their pedophilia? Sure, some of them go, but not nearly enough. Not nearly enough. So this happened in New Jersey. And a tow truck driver was arrested and charged with several crimes after he attempted to repossess a vehicle belonging to an NYPD police officer. Which reminds me here, NYPD. NYPD has had 6 cops, I think it was. Let me make sure I'm right about that. I don't want to give you guys any. I don't want to take too much time looking for this article, but basically it's this: a handful of NYPD officers have committed suicide in a very short period of time. And I wonder why. I mean, just look at how these guys behave. If they have any kind of soul, any kind of, humanity, the things they do would make them want to commit suicide. But, let me see here. He was charged with several crimes after he attempted to repossess a vehicle belonging to an NYPD officer. Driver Jose Rodriguez was driving through Staten Island May 30th using a license plate reader when his system alerted him he had found a vehicle which was ordered repossessed by Nissan Financing. So this guy was doing his job, like the cops like to say when you're asking, "Oh, why are you doing this to my family, man? We're not hurting anybody. It's my job." Well, it was his job to take this guy's car because he didn't pay for it. Right? But that shit don't fly when you say it. Alright, let's go back here. Don't want to keep you guys too long. And plus, I told my kids I would take them swimming today. I've been up since about 5:30. I did 10 hours at work. Now I'm here doing this. Oh, man. It gets to be exhausting. City rules cops who executed sleeping man, shooting him 55 times in 3 seconds, acted responsibly. Now, we don't really need to jump into this article, do we, to understand that this is absurd. But we want to know where this is at in case any of you guys live in these cities. That's why I say this happened in, just in case somebody happens to come across this video and they live in that city. So, I already said the title. This, Vallejo, California, Willie McCoy was an inspiring 20-year-old rapper whose life was brought to a tragic end in February when 6 police officers decided to publicly execute him as he slept in his car in the parking lot of Taco Bell. And by the way, it's become more and more of a crime to be working class. I mean, a lot of places the working class can't even afford the rents. Now, me and my wife, we've been looking for another place to live for about 3 or 4 months. And I'll admit that I've been pretty slack on it because it's just like going to find a job. You got to tell them your life story, and I just don't like that. So we're holding out for a person who doesn't really give a shit about your past, and we found somebody. But here's the deal: $700 for a 3-bedroom place, right? Well, and that's not too bad. It's not too bad. But in other places where I've lived, you can have a 4-bedroom house with a fucking balcony, a walkout balcony off the master bedroom for about that price too. Of course, the area is depressed and all that, but still, I just, God. But Willie McCoy, he got shot 55 times in 3 seconds. Wasn't that nice of him? All right, new bill will strip doctors of ability to grant vulnerable kids medical exemptions for vaccines. And they're just stripping the people of their power, aren't they? I mean, every fucking bit of it. And the only way to get the power back is to take it. But this is being done in California, and this should not surprise anybody. But where you have people stomping your freedom of choice, revolt is not far behind. I don't care what these people say, that the American people are too stupid. A lot of them are too stupid, but we have a good bit of smart people here that understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on fully because I don't have all the information, but I got a pretty good idea. Okay? So, this bill strips the average person and their doctors of the ability to get vaccine exemptions. So let's go ahead and poison this child, even though we understand that it could harm them, right? And that goes for all children. A college student went undercover to catch pedophiles and nabbed a decorated cop. Does that surprise anybody? I told you before, it's always them real driven, decorated guys that are into the most fucked up shit. we got your average working person. All they want to do is come home and drink a beer, pop some pills, smoke some weed, maybe snort some coke. That's none of my business. But you have assholes like this who's highly driven and decorated that do the worst of things, and yet it's the average Joe that gets put in prison. This is from San Francisco, California. Does this really fucking surprise you? A 20-year-old college student named Ethan is making headlines this week after he used a Snapchat filter to go undercover and ensnare pedophiles trying to lure children. He was successful, and his catch was a San Mateo cop. So, San Mateo cop. And this is out of San Francisco. So, you know, again, it's always these fucking kind of people who are the worst kind of people. Come on. Have you ever noticed when you're kind of in a hurry, everything goes slower? Judge threatens cop who pulled him over, and cop lets him go. I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? You don't fuck with judges. You don't fuck with senators. You don't fuck with your own, meaning cops. And there are exceptions to this rule, and we've seen these videos where cops get arrested. But overall, a lot of them don't. So, there's that. And here's one more for you. Or two. I'm just going to hit the headline because the headline says it all. Top cop arrested after he snaps in restaurant, begins beating men and women alike. I mean, these people are unhinged. They get power mad. While trying to taser man on the ground, cop hits her partner instead. So what? Good fucking good. So anyway, thought I would share these with you. I hope everyone has a great, great day. Or evening, I guess, by the time you get this. And until next time, kill the state, live free.